Święta z Radiem Index TV.
Dzień dobry Państwu. Dziś szczególny wywiad, świąteczny wywiad i gość specjalny Walter Hodge z Zastalu Zielona Góra. Będziemy z nim rozmawiać. Cześć Walter, nice to see you again and meet you here. Hello.
Dzień dobry, dzień dobry.
Walter, it's a Christmas time, a festive, so can we talk about it? Are you a Christmas guy at all?
I like Christmas. I like Christmas. I like to enjoy, like, you know, being with the family and stuff. For the last few years, I got to know new people and spend Christmas with my teammates or my friends. So I love the time for Christmas.
Is it hard to organize Christmas as a basketball player who travel all around the world, different places? How it is?
It's hard. It's hard. It depends who you with for these holidays. You know, sometimes you fly family over, but right now I'm with my wife, so we just prepare some food and you know, just enjoying our time.
Here in Zielona Góra?
Yes, I would stay here in Zielona Góra.
You stay here. It's too short time to travel. Of
yes.
course.
And we got games probably, so we got no time to get holidays.
Many different places you spend your lifetime. You go to the Russia, Spain, Italy, then East. So this is the place, because Europe has its own style of Christmas. What about East, there in Beirut, for example?
I enjoy my time there in Beirut. Christmas is usually like in Europe, you know, like they have the same similarities. Everywhere, you know, you will see Christmas tree. You go to the mountains, you will snow and see like all the lights. So it was similar to Puerto Rico too. So I enjoy my time there.
Okay, Puerto Rico, is it the same? I guess you don't have spruce or pine or fir. It's a Christmas palm tree. Am I right?
We got Christmas trees, but our enjoy of the holidays is more like, you know, being with the family, go to people's houses and, you know, sing songs and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different.
So what is the style of spending a Christmas?
I mean, spending the Christmas, you go to people's houses, you know, everybody get together, everybody brings some dishes, you know, mashed potato, pernil. Everybody brings something for the house, and, you know, everybody spend the day, you know, playing games, playing dominoes or different stuff. So, and most of the time people be singing songs of Christmas songs, and everybody get together.
Christmas songs or carols? What is the best Christmas song in Puerto Rico?
In Puerto Rico, it depends how the people feel. You know, sometimes they be singing Christmas songs, sometimes they be in karaoke, sometimes it depends how the family work.
Your favorite song, Christmas song?
I don't have Christmas songs. I don't go too deep on Christmas. I just go enjoy, eat. I like just the food and the stuff like that.
Okay. Are you a cooker? Do you prepare some dishes?
Not really.
On your own?
I will be honest. I don't like to cook too much. I can do it. I learned myself. I was alone for a long time, but I like watching my grandma, my aunt, my mom, my wife cook, and it's enjoying and pleasure. And I help a little bit. So they say I don't do anything.
So what's your favorite? What do you like the most, like from your mom?
I mean, they make a rice with, it's called gandules. I think it's called beets. So it's rice mixed with beets and pernil. It's really good.
Okay,
it's like pork.
Pork,
pork.
It's con carne, not sin carne.
Exactly,
okay.
Exactly. And then we got something called pasteles. It's like plantain, and then inside you put like meat or different things that you want to add to the pastel, and it's really good. Okay,
so different style compared to Poland, because we don't eat the meat. Fishes,
fish,
yeah,
for Christmas.
Mostly, yeah, for Christmas. So this is the different. How does it taste? Is it more sweet or maybe sweet and sour? Like
for the pasteles, you can put ketchup. Some people do. I don't like it. But inside, like the way we call it sazon, you know, like how we mix our food. it tastes really good. So it's not sweet, it's not sour. You have to try it.
Okay, for sure. Maybe one time.
One time come to Puerto Rico, or maybe my wife can make something and you can enjoy it.
Yeah, ketchup on it, the first thing.
I love ketchup. To be honest, I love ketchup. When I was younger, I used to eat white rice with ketchup all the time. They used to tell me, like, what you want to eat? I was like, rice with ketchup. So that was my favorite dish back in the days.
When you go to Christmas Eve, the Polish way is just to seek the first star on the sky. Do you have some traditions like that in Puerto Rico?
We do a lot of places that, you know, people get together and bring lights, bring different things to decorate. So it's like pretty big back home. You know, you will see like all the streets like decorate, like sometimes, like for example, in my place where I live, like all the neighbors, you know, go outside and put lights and put different how you call it, things for the house to look better too. So so it's really cool, like the tradition back home. You know, everybody get together, and if you live in this street, the whole street will go outside and do their best, so you can come and take pictures and stuff. So it's pretty nice.
What is your the best Christmas gift you ever received? Do you remember?
I think the best Christmas gift, I think I got some Retro 11s back in the days when I was like 8 years old. It was like some shoes that I really wanted, and I got it for Christmas. So I think that was like some memory that I remember when I was 8 years old.
The worst gift?
That was the worst? The worst? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I got it worse. For Christmas, never worse. Never worse.
Every gift is like...
Every gift is amazing.
Is a smile, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you are a big fan of żurek, the Polish traditional soup. What Polish dishes did you try in your life, in your career?
I mean, I tried many things. I don't know the names for sure, but I remember pierogi, I think, pierogi. Yeah. I ate it in different places, you know, with potato inside, with meat inside. But for me, like, żurek was like something that, like, I don't know, maybe the sausage, the egg, like the mixer, like for me was like one of the best dishes for me in Poland.
You spent Christmas in Zielona Góra. You have friends here, so it will be the Christmas reunion maybe here in Zielona Góra.
For sure. Like I'm looking up to for these days, you know, like just to organize something and sit down in somebody's house and, you know, just spend some time. I did it all already, you know, like the second week I got here. So it's good to be back and see the people that you love.
The first thing comes to your mind when you think Zastalu Zielona Góra. Who is this? What is this?
For me, the first thing I think about Zielona Góra, it was like, you know, from the beginning, when I got here, like a town that, you know, just trying to compete in this big league, you know. When I got here, that's how I look at the league, you know. And just to look back and see like all the stuff that happened after, for me was amazing because nobody even believed that was possible, and we made it possible because everybody that was part of that made it possible, you know. So from the guys that was in the second division and they won the second place to move up, and the guys that came and helped from many years, you know, I think for me that's what I think of, like a place that was like too small for a lot of people and became really big for other people. Do
you remember your first game for Zastalu was pre-season?
Man, my first game, I almost went home after that game. I think it was in Slovakia, Slovenia, or some, like we played, I think, against Nitra or some, like a team that was playing the Euro Cup or Euro FIBA Cup, whatever.
Was bad, right?
And it was really bad, yeah. It was really bad. We have a lot of turnovers. We couldn't, for me, I couldn't handle the pressure of the game. It was the game was too fast, and I remember telling Trenton Marshall after the game, I was like, for the next game we have to play hard or we have to play better. If not, we will go home. And I think behind doors, that's what was happening right now, you know. So it was great experience, you know, and looking at that, you know, like how hard we practiced during these weeks, you know, so we was not even used to like practice that hard with like 2 times a day, and just getting used to and becoming the player that I became. It was great.
Okay, did Rafał Czarkowski said to you something about this horrible game?
No, nothing. Nobody really like tell us anything. You know, they was like, you know, you have to keep trying and you know just try to play. But you can see, you know, like, and you know as a player, like the way you play, and we didn't play. It was not only me. It was like as a team we played terrible. But me and Trenton being like imports, like, you know, we have to do a little bit more. And after that we show it. Next game we scored 30 some points both, and everybody liked us again.
Yeah, so it started horrible for sure, but then it was
and at the end, you know, like, you know your qualities, you know the type of player you are, you know, and you come into a new situation, you don't know the players like that to like who you can trust, and when we get that trust with the team and who can help and who can do this, everything was even better. I don't think we lost a game after that first game, exhibition game.
Yeah, the team spirit during all events after that was great, right? You got Srochilla, Hannah's, this group was like as a one team, the true one team. But there was a moment when you said we called it locker room gate. Yeah, do you remember that? Because Srochilla and Kamil, they were blamed for that. But what was happening during these events?
I don't remember too much. I think, you know, situations like sometimes, you know, you go to a game and maybe you don't like something and people start like talking, and you know how it is when you're in the sport, like sometimes some guys doing really good, some others they're not doing that well. So I think it's a mixture of a lot of things, and I think when we became close and we started going out together and started doing different things, everybody approached the game the same way and everybody got the same goal. You know, when you have like a long season with like a bunch of great players, you know, sometimes these players, maybe 1 month I would not do good, you know, so you will have to see like why I'm not doing good, and you will probably blame something that is not even the blame. So I think when we understood how we can help each other, the locker room was perfect, everybody was together, but I don't record like that well, like what happened. Maybe you know, so you can tell me, and then maybe I remember. But you know,
I just want to ask, why did you know? Why did you not show up? Yeah, and that's the question about the reason. Because Srochilla, I guess it was in Hannah's YouTube, yeah, he said that all the blame for this event just comes on me, like
for sure, baby, for sure. If something bad happened, we will say Sroka did it.
Why?
I mean, Strochi was a funny guy. I think he was a great guy. He got great character.
Okay.
And Strochi was in my opinion, I think he was the guy that glue everybody together, and he will take all the blames. For sure, maybe. Okay. And everybody even respecting him, and he never hide anything. So maybe that's why they blame him. I don't know.
Okay, so Strochi was like a shield or something like that.
I think Strochi was one of the best teammates that I really play with, because he play hard. He know what he will bring every day in the court. Doesn't matter what he do the night before or whatever he did, you know, around. And I hang out with Strochi a lot. So we have a lot of great memories, a lot of great nights together. But
he was your favorite player on the court and friend outside?
I cannot say my favorite player, my best friend, but I have many, you know, Uros Mirkovic, Oliver Stevic, Like I like all of them, but the same. You know, Kamil. We was out. We was a team. You know, but Strossi was the one that was like, I don't care, blame me, whatever. Like they're not going to tell me anything. I got it on my contract. So, but in the meantime, he was the guy that like he did all the dirty work. He got the best players in the other team, and the way he did it, I used to love it. He's a psycho, in my opinion.
Okay, so what?
Sorry, Strossi, but that's my boy though.
So what is the best story with him or with this team?
I mean, we got a bunch of stories that we cannot say on camera, but I got good ones. But for me, it's just like the level, like the connection that we all had, you know, like we was always looking for each other, you know, like we was going to the club and we want to make sure like everybody was together, everybody was having fun. Our wives couldn't be in one side and we all together here making jokes. And that time was so special because we was always together, and I was the first one to say like, hey, if we go out together, you know. Sometimes you will see the president of the team drinking with us, so it was a great time.
Okay. Never happen again? This style of the team, when you go...
I mean, for me, I think this is necessary, not like before, because before we was younger, we was having fun. And I will tell you this story because for me it's funny. We used to go out a lot, and the fans was complaining about us going out, you know. Okay. And Rafa came and told us like, please guys, like you have to stay home sometime, you know. You like, so we stay home. I said, okay, we're not going out. And I think we lost like 2 games in a row. Rafa come, like, what's going on? Why are you guys playing like this? And I say like, well, you're taking our fun. We used to go out every time after the games or before the games, doesn't matter. But we was all together, and now you take this for us, and now you tell us like what happened. So we went out and we started winning again. So this is one of the funny stories I can tell you about my team. But we always was together. And I think like maybe with the time you miss that because now people got families, you know, you got more time. Maybe you're more professional. You have to, I don't know, do your work. You have to do different things. But in that time, it was amazing.
Great story.
Yep.
Nice to hear it. The fans.
They was telling us like the fans was like, oh, they going out too much. They're doing this. But we knew what we was doing. Like, it was not like we was losing. We won like, I don't know, maybe 9 straight or something like that. We was playing great.
The voice of the fans here in Zielona Góra is really strong.
It's big.
Always.
It's big. And for me, like I never had the chance, you know, to appreciate the fans here, you know. Me coming back and see the kids, you know, like telling me like, hey man, I played basketball because of you, or you was one of the guys that like, you know, inspired me, or like I use number 15 because of you. Like for me, that's amazing. And after I left here, I was like, that's what I want to do. Like I want to impact everywhere I go. Like I have to impact at least one kid or 2 that will like my game or will like the way I do something, and they would play basketball, you know. So that was like my way. But that started from here.
Yeah, and you are a kind of magnet and an amulet for Zastal, and I guess different clubs too. I remember you come here. It was your Zenit Petersburg career. You come here just to seek a medical support, because in Russia they heal everything by paracetamol. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Like we had a game. I remember we was playing Euro Cup, and I was sick. I was super sick, and it was because I was flying to Puerto Rico. Like every time we got days off, I was flying back home to Puerto Rico to see my kids, and then I was going back to Russia. So like I guess in between, you know, different airs or whatever, I got sinus. And my coach told me like, hey, listen, if we win, I will give you 3 days off, you know? Mm-hmm. So on the way back to St. Petersburg, I was feeling sick. I was feeling bad, and I text Chicho. I said, "Hey, listen, if I fly tomorrow to Zielonej Góra, you guys can, check me." And he was like, "Come, we got you, So I flew in the morning. My friend, I think, Chichek, I think he picked me up in Berlin, and we drove here. And in that days, they had a game, so it worked everything perfect. So I went to the doctor. They gave me the medicine that I needed. Everything came out. It was so nasty. I had like all this full of mucus, and they got me here, and I went to the game, and it was great. And I got a tattoo too.
What tattoo?
I don't remember. I think I got like some Jesus here that time.
Ah, okay. During the visit
time,
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. In Vikings, yes. So it was great coming back to Zielonej Góra, getting fixed, getting tattoo, watch my boys play basketball. I think it was like a game, national team or something like that.
Okay, for sure, one of the big and really nice events
Yeah.
in CRS
Yeah.
Arena. The great gym, it still look fresh, yeah. You
Look
said
fresh,
it. You
yes.
said it first when you go out from the press conference. Man, everything is the same.
It's the same. It's the same. They got the same letters and everything, the signs and everything. So for me, nothing changed, but everything changed. I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. What about Walter Hodge? Is it the same Walter Hodge as we say 2012, 13, and now? I mean, like maybe not like as a basketball player. Are you the same person?
I mean, I feel like I'm the same person. Of course, you mature a little bit more. You understand life different than back in the days. But I feel like I'm the same person. Nothing changed. My character is the same. As a basketball player, I will try to do my best to win games and do my best to help the team. And as an individual, like, I try to make your life easier, funny, trying to get a smile out of you. And if I'm mad, you will know you're not going to talk to me.
Okay, 3 years in your relationship. Is it okay? The change has made, yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm happy. I'm really happy with my new wife. We enjoy life. We travel around. We got to spend time with my kids too. So it's really good and enjoyable.
Now we got the new management in Zastalu. Is it the case? I mean, if it happened earlier, you will appear here earlier, or it doesn't matter? If you know what I mean, because the club got some hard time, yeah.
Like, I mean, for me, like, I always, every year, like, after I left, I listened to Zielonej Góra's offer or whatever. I always talk to them. For the last 4 or 5 years, I always tell them, like, one day I will come back. I think the only reason I didn't come back was like money issues. And when I left here, I left with some feelings that I really do love the city. I really love the team, and the way that I was getting from them, from the old management, it was like, hey, we made you, we did this for you. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, but I'm doing stuff for you guys too, like, it's not like it's like one-way street, because if I don't play
mutual, yeah.
Yeah, if I don't play good or my teammates don't play good, we was not going to reach what we was doing, and nobody even believed that we was going to do that either. I was telling them the whole time, we will win the championship, we will do this, we will do that, like, and I was talking to the league too. I was telling the league, like, you have to respect us. You have to call fouls, because it got to a moment that we didn't get fouls. So I was like, I'm not going to the All-Star game. So I was doing stuff for the club that they didn't even imagine it was possible. But I was vocal, like, I'm the best player in the league. What they will tell me, So in that time, like, I felt like I'm doing everything possible for us to get respect, As an individual. My teammates, are playing hard as hell because they believe in that we can win, you know? And to hear that, you know, like what the suspension, they was doing like stuff that I was like, I couldn't believe it, you know? So that time it made me feel like, okay, I think it's time to move because it's getting toxic, you know? And I think basketball in Europe, regardless, is toxic, you know, like, like you have to play better, you have to play perfect, you have to do this, if not, you will be judged. So I think when you're in this type of flow all the time, like you have to sit down, realize like what is the best moment, what is the best option for you. And I think that's what happened, and that's why it took so long, I think, for me to come back. But even though, like with all these people that did bad things, I still have good relation with them. I talk to them with respect because at the end of the day, I don't know what happened to them during this time as a person, individual. So they probably say something that they didn't mean it, but they say it.
Did anyone from the Zastal, the old one, maybe the new one, got the big influence on you? It was the one person, maybe not in the club, and maybe somebody from the city.
I think, you know, like for me, Kasia did a great job with my family when they were here. You know, my kids, when Kayla was here, you know, like she tried to make it easy for everybody to like enjoy, and you know, like I can focus on basketball and they was take care of. I got Tomek and Carolina, like some friends that we met through years. Chris from Pro Bowler, you know, shout out to Chris. Like we always was talking, and you know, we was going to houses together, so we can, you know, get some environment. And you know, like I talked to a lot of people here, like Carolina and Thomas. We call them Mamo and Tato. Like they did a great job too. We was together in their house. You know, we bring Mirkovic and different guys to the house, and we used to do dinner or whatever. So I think this time it was amazing, and I cannot say one person. For me, it's like 20 people here in Zielonej Góra to make it easy. Tarek, my agent too, he was coming down to make sure like we was having fun, make sure everything was okay. So I think this time it was great. And, you know, Rafa was doing a great job, you know, make sure like we had everything. So I think a lot of people did a great job here, you know, in Zielonej Góra.
Probably, I'm still wondering and dreaming, but probably this is the last opportunity for me, for you to speak, to talk. Am I right?
Not really. Not really. I'm not done yet, bro.
Okay, but it's like 1 month to go, yeah?
Oh yeah. Maybe for this year.
This year.
2025, yeah. You don't know what will happen.
Okay, so there is any chances to keep you here or not? It's like 100%.
Right now, I don't know 100% if I will go early, if I will have more time. But right now, I'm waiting to see what will happen in Puerto Rico, and I will make a decision after.
Okay, so what should happen to keep you here? Any gates to choose?
First, like the season back home have to be canceled. Okay. Like I signed a great contract back home for the next 3 years. So all my focus and all that stuff is in this club right now because I want to win a championship. This is where I grew up. I'm playing for my hometown city. We got a great owner of the team. They doing great things, you know, for our club, for our city. So I got something to give them. But here, I talked to Kasia, you know, like with time and good knowledge, we can do something special for the upcoming years.
So what is the plan what is your plan on a time in Puerto Rico? I mean, okay, playing basketball, yeah, but what during this, what after that? You want to be a manager or some creating a local local stuff there?
Right now I'm working on a barbershop. I got some friends that they barbers, so I want to have something, you know, unique that I can call it my place and people can see like different things. But I said right now I'm focused on basketball until basketball is not over and until my body says you cannot do no more. I'm not thinking about anything else. I think when you put all your energy in something, that will work. You cannot be having too many thoughts of different stuff that you will do because you will not be great in all of them. So I think, and I believe that soon I focus on basketball, everything goes well.
The question from the job interview always appearing like, next 10 years, where Walter Hodge see himself? Where is the place for Walter Hodge in the next 10 years? For
me, in basketball too, impacting kids. You know, now I got a club I'm running back home. It's called Walter Hodge Elite. Just trying to find, you know, great players to get the opportunity that I got. Being in different places, being in high school, college, and get all the experience and talk to the kids, you know, about the way that they can do it. So that I think I see myself doing that, maybe an agent, maybe a coach, maybe a mentor. I don't know yet, but in 10 years, for sure, I will be doing something with basketball.
What do you want to say to all of people from Zielona Góra, from Poland, the basketball world here? Maybe not for goodbye, but I guess you got something in your mind to tell all of them.
I will tell them that, you know, I appreciate all the love, all the support through all these years, you know, that I was not here. I go to places and people tell me like, you know, I came to see you play, you know. So it means a lot for me to impact people, the way I play, the way I act, the way I approach the game. For me, this is amazing, and I want to thank all the fans for the respect and the knowledge of what I do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
It was a pleasure to talk to you, to meet you again here in Zielona Góra. This is a thing that I guess we didn't believe at all that you're gonna appear here and the next time. So appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Walter Hodge był naszym gościem. Dziękuję Państwu, że byliście z nami i życzymy Wam wszystkiego najlepszego na święta i na nowy rok. Do zobaczenia, do usłyszenia.
Święta z Radiem Index TV.